Breaking right now on this Friday, live pictures from Chopper 46 flying over what's left of a fire-damaged home on Sargent Drive in Atlanta. Investigators say the fire started inside that home. So far, no reports of injuries. We are going to stay on top of this to give you the very latest. Thanks for joining us this noon. I'm Karen Greer. Atlanta police discover a huge clue in a murder investigation. Overnight, they found a taxi cab that had been missing. Its driver was shot and killed at an apartment complex just north of Centennial Olympic Park. CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm live in downtown Atlanta right now. And Rebecca, police haven't yet said whether they've identified a suspect in this case.
They have not, Karen. Good afternoon to you. Since I last checked in during our 9 o'clock newscast, I spoke with an investigator from the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office, and she tells me that the murder victim is identified as Frederick Emerige, age 72. Police believe he was killed a couple of miles from here, and they found his taxi cab early this morning right here in this parking lot. And I tell you, we spoke with the parking lot attendant who was on duty when police connected the dots.
I didn't get a good look at his face, but I did see him get out.
The parking lot attendant tells us earlier this week he was helping a woman park her car when he noticed something odd.
I saw the taxi back up there, and the guy got out, and he went behind the taxi.
The man didn't stick around and did not pay. He says early this morning, a heavy-set man wearing a hoodie who appeared to be the same man who dropped off the taxi came back and poked around behind the van again. Same as before, he didn't stay long.
So I walked over there and looked at it, and the window on this side was down. So I was like, whose taxi is that? Because this is the second night that taxi had been there.
Police arrived and realized it was the same taxi van that's been missing since early Tuesday morning. That's when a man, now identified as 72-year-old taxi driver Frederick Emerige, was found with a fatal gunshot wound in the parking lot of an apartment complex a couple of miles away on Centennial Olympic Park Drive. Police determined the killer had been in that taxi as a passenger and that at some point he shot the driver and took off in his taxi. Thursday, police announced they were looking for the National Cab Company van with the number 0343.
We do have reason to believe that that taxi cab was abandoned by our suspect, and he is no longer in possession or occupancy of that vehicle.
Less than 24 hours later, the parking lot attendant would lead police to that exact van. Police towed it into evidence. And police are now collecting evidence from that van as they try to find the killer. If you know anything, call Atlanta Police. Live in downtown Atlanta, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
Rebecca, thanks.